Hey everyone, welcome to today's video and welcome to Bourton-on-the-water. We continue our series of Cotswold towns.
How did I get here again? I was just here maybe 2 hours ago. How did I get here again? My 9 to 5 hours are draining all my energy. How did I get here again? My melodramatic nature's gonna do me in. How did I get here again? Now.
So for those that don't know the UK very well, Cotswolds in England is an area of outstanding natural beauty. We've last visited here in our Tetbury video, so go and check that out. Bourton-on-the-water is kind of central eastern part of the Cotswolds. So, and the Cotswolds is actually a huge area. It stretches all the way from the city of Bath, where we were last time, all the way up to almost to Birmingham, which is in the Midlands. So yeah, I've never been here before. I was going to actually call in here on the way up to the Midlands Air Festival last time, but we missed it. And I think we ended up in Stow-on-the-Wold, which is again is another beautiful village, but this is very pretty, all made out of Cotswold stone. Very nice indeed. Just love these little pretty villages, and it's nice the fact that it is in an area of outstanding natural beauty, because it means there are building restrictions placed on what they can and can't build, and what they can and can't knock down and adjust, and what they must build in, what materials they must use. So Bourton does have quite a few attractions, such as the Motor and Toy Museum. We have the Model Village. There is a bird, sort of, I don't know what they call it, a bird zoo kind of thing. There's some historic monuments, hill forts, brewery, lots of tea rooms and coffee shops, so definitely need to go and explore. Of course, one of the first things I usually do when I get to a place like this is go and find the information centre. That way you're not going to miss out on anything. A few of the places are closed at the moment because it is winter, like the Motor Museum, but that's okay because probably won't have time to do them all, and it gives me a good excuse to come back. Look, there's a shop here called Scorpio. Just got that right for me, because look what I saw in the window. Grumpy old git. Of course, you know me, coffee. Look at that, gingerbread and honey and latte. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, that's good stuff. But we are actually here at the Model Village, which I presume is connected to this pub here, the Old New Inn, home of the Model Village. So yeah, from 1700s or something like that. So I think we'll go and check that out. If you didn't guess, this is actually a model village of the village. In fact, I've just walked across this bridge over to the shop, which was called Scorpio, and turned right and got my coffee. Feels really weird walking down the streets I've just walked down, but standing tall over the buildings, bizarre. Here's the Motor Museum, which, like the Motor Museum, is closed. Can't get through. And they've even got, I guess that's supposed to be the mini car there. So according to the history leaflet I've got, in the 1930s, the landlord of the Old New Inn actually got together with a team from the village to build an attraction, so that tourists would actually come along and visit the pub who were in the Cotswolds. So it was actually one of the first model villages built in England, started in 1936, completed in 1940. So there were 6 stonemasons, carpenters and builders involved, and they built an exact replica of the village. It's actually 1/9 scale. I guess we ought to see if we can see a Model village of the model village. Here's the old new inn. There it is. And even in there, there's a model village of the model village of the model village. How cool is that? So this is cool. They have a little exhibition here for model makers. So we get to see little rooms and setups up close. This one made me laugh for some reason. It's actually amazing the detail they go into when they're making this stuff. I say, what are you doing in my office? A model, the model maker making a model. Pound and onions, come get your onions. Ooh. So now this is really weird, seeing the buildings actually in the main village, because this is the church where they're all singing. That was really cool, but I think what I'm going to do now is make my way back down the street to where I parked the car. And then I think we'll go and check out the birds. Sounds like a fun place to be, lots of animals. Or do we have some fish and chips first? Ooh, chip shed. Ooh. Okay, I did it. Yep, so I went for sausage and chips and a curry sauce. That curry sauce is actually more like a gravy, really bizarre. Very tasty though. So I've just moved the car and come and parked in the car park for Birdland. And I did that because where I had the car parked on the street, you actually get 90 minutes free parking. So rather than pay for parking all day here, which isn't the cheapest of places, I figured, you know what, park on the street for an hour and a half, enjoy some lovely chips. Oh, they were gorgeous. Never quite had, never had the curry sauce like that because it was like a gravy rather than a sauce, but very delicious, needless to say. So yeah, this was really good. And you can actually park overnight here free of charge as well. So if you're in a camper or a micro camper, good place to park. Public conveniences just here, which is always handy. So yeah, let's go and find the entrance to the bird garden. It looks like they've got quite a lot on here. So hopefully get to spend quite a bit of time here, see different birds. They've also got a Jurassic area as well, which probably some model dinosaurs or something like that, but should be fun. There is a dragon maze here, which is just behind me, but that's closed. So a dragonfly maze rather, little hedge maze. But yeah, let's head in. Yeah, so as you can see from the entrance, there seems to be quite a lot here. Various aviaries, birds, flamingos, out of Africa. Yeah, so I think there's should be lots happening. And of course, dinosaurs, rah! But it is trying to rain, so sky looks a bit bleak, but I think if it is, it's going to be just a shower. So we're not going to let that put us off. We're British, for crying out loud. This is what we do. So here it says 140 species of birds over 9 acres, feeding frenzy. Yeah, not expecting miracles, not expecting, you know, huge things, but let's have a look. Well, there's something up in there, I can hear it. Can't see it. Yeah, I do have the map on me, so I guess we'll find our way around. So I don't know if there's going to be a one-way system or not. I guess we'll find out as we go along, but at least we'll know what areas are which as we go around here. So I believe these guys are Humboldt penguins. Beautiful. Other penguins are available. It is a really nice setup here. And just beyond the bridge, we'll head over there. Flamingos. Hey, flamingos. This guy's a bit shy hiding up in the corner, but his friends next door, they're not so shy. They're beautiful owls. I do like owls. That's one thing I love about where I live. You see so many different owls and bird of prey in the countryside. Although obviously these guys are not in the wild, but you could see them in the wild, I guess. That's a beautiful snowy owl, I guess. Not exactly African weather right now, but beautiful nonetheless. This guy looks like a pigeon that's been out on town all night. He's got red eye. Time to go on a Jurassic journey, I guess. Cue Jurassic World movie music. Oh no, better not. Guest strike. So this is the Postiosuchus, late Triassic period, 228 million to 202 million years ago. Lovely to see all the spring flowers coming through, these snowdrops. So I think this is actually an area with little ponds and hides that's been developed. Let's see if we can find an Allosaurus hiding here. Doodaloo, doodaloo. Don't know about you, but I always hated these creatures on Jurassic Park. They were the ultimate, weren't they? I guess if you stay here long enough, you might actually get a kingfisher coming through here. I suppose this is where they live. All we've got at the moment, though, is ducks. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Sadly, no kingfishers there. Really peaceful, though. It's lovely just sitting there watching the wildlife. I think they get otters and minks and that here as well, but other than that, this is actually a really nice part of it. They've done it really, really well, even with dinosaurs behind me. They actually blend quite well into the environment, believe it or not. It's not like they've just stuck them here, they've actually put a bit of thought into it. It's like the original Loch Ness Monster, only different. Look at this little guy just sat there. He's one of those, isn't he? Just gets your attention and someone attacks you from the side and get out of here. Of course, the thing with dinosaurs, there's a nice little bird's nest over there, but you always got to look up. Pteranodons. The good old Triceratops. I say old, but he's really from the late Cretaceous period, about 90 to 70 million years ago. Yeah, it's just nothing, is it? And the Stegosaurus being stalked by a T-Rex. And these babies so cute. They are just so cute. Can I have one? Can I take one home? Well, that was definitely good fun. Definitely recommend coming in here. It's not that expensive for the amount of time you spend here and what you see, so great to bring the kids here. Yeah, definitely recommend. Time to head out of here though, we've had a good couple of hours. Really enjoyable. Well, since I've got a bit of time left, I thought I will go and find Greystones Farm and Nature Reserve. It's actually in Burton. And you might not know it's here unless you actually look for it. It's probably about a 5-minute walk from where I parked the car and the bird place, so yeah, I'm just going to head down this footpath, see what we find. Now I believe it's actually the site of a hillfort, and they've got a roundhouse recreated here, but I think the roundhouse is actually closed this time of year, as usual, but you know, seeking you will find. So this is actually Greystones Farm. Now, the land here has actually been farmed and continuously inhabited by humans for around about 6,000 years. It's actually one of the earliest known settlements in Europe. So they've reconstructed this roundhouse here. It took actually 5 months to build, approximately 9,000 hours. Yeah, it's nice that they reconstructed this. They don't actually know for sure what they look like because there are no surviving roundhouses because of the materials they're made by, but this is really their sort of best guess based on stuff they found. But they have found artifacts here from the Stone Age, Iron Age and the Roman periods. So I've just finished a bit of geocaching, which is quite good fun, and got myself another coffee. But yeah, it's been a really good day here in Bourton-on-the-water. Definitely a place you can spend a whole day. There's a few more places you could visit that I didn't. Really nice walk around by the lakes, bit of geocaching to finish it off, why not? A few coffees, perfect day. I'll put a link up in the description, or down in the description and up at the top with the other Cotswold towns. So if you think about coming to the area, maybe check that out. If you enjoyed the video, obviously do the usual things, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, it's free to do that and that really helps the channel, and we'll see you here in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
How did I get here again? I was just here maybe 2 hours ago. How did I get here again? My 9 to 5 hours are draining all my energy.